Today we will do another 10 questions from 2023 Neet paper. The PDF is attached in the description. We'll start from question number 11. They are asking the percentage error of measurement of density. The data are given. Mass is 0.4 plus or minus the error of uncertainty is 0.002. Similarly, the radius and length are given. Then if you draw as a picture, it will be a circular cross-sectional area wire. Therefore, mass is M, length is L. If the radius is r, the cross-sectional area is equal to pi r square. The equation of density is equal to mass over volume. Volume can be written as pi r square L. If you write the fractional error of density, delta d over d is equal to sum of fractional error of mass. If it is multiplied or divided, the fractional error will be added. When two quantities are multiplied or divided, the fractional error will be added. Therefore, we have to add the fractional errors of mass and the radius and the length. But you must be careful about the effect of radius because it is in square. Therefore, it will impact the fractional error 2 times. For example, if it is volume r cube, there will be 3. You must be careful about the power of the quantity. The question is percentage error. Therefore, you have to multiply by 100 both sides. Delta d over d into 100 is equal to, let's substitute the data. Error of mass is equal to 0.002 into 100 by 0.4. Here 2 times radius error 0.001 over 0.03 into 100 and length 0.02 over 5 into 100. Then if you solve them, this is 2 by 4 plus this is 2 by 3 plus 2 by 5. This is half, so 0.66, 0.4. If you add them, answer will be 1.56%. They are asking approximately, nearly it will be 1.6%. Therefore, question number 11, answer is 4. Question number 12. The potential energy of a long spring when stretched by 2 centimeters due. The spring is stretched by 8 centimeters. The potential energy stored in it will be. Right. Therefore, equation of elastic potential energy stored in a spring is equal to half k x square. This is a proper method. You can substitute 2 times and divide 1 by 2. Initially, energy is due when it is stretched by 2 centimeters. It should be in SI unit, therefore 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 square. Then the new energy, let's mark it as due dash, is equal to half k. Now it is stretched by 8 centimeters, 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2 whole thing square. Here k is a spring constant, x is an extension. Spring constant is a constant for a spring unless the dimensions are varied. Therefore, we can divide 2 by 1. It is easy to divide 2 by 1, then directly the answer will be gained in the numerator. Ju dash over ju is equal to half and half will be cut off, and k and k will be cut off. 8 squared is 64, and 2 squared is 4. 10 to the power of minus 4 will be cut off. Therefore, answer is 16 times. If you cross multiply, ju dash is equal to 16 times ju, then the answer is 4. Question number 12, method 2. Elastic potential energy is equal to half k x squared. Here, half is a constant, k is a constant. Therefore, energy is proportional to x squared. If x is increased by 4 times, as it is squared, energy will be increased 16 times. Therefore, question number 12, fourth answer is correct. Question number 13. The angular acceleration of a body moving along the circumference of the circle is. Okay. Let's consider a particle rotating in a circular motion in a clockwise direction. The direction of the angular velocity can be get by the right hand grip rule. If the 4 fingers of the right hand indicates a direction of rotation, thumb indicates a direction of angular velocity. Therefore, it will be into the paper. If the omega is increasing, alpha will be in the same direction. Alpha is equal to rate of change of velocity over angular velocity of time. Time has no direction. If the angular velocity is increasing, alpha will be also along the same direction. If it is decelerating in the clockwise direction, if the omega is decreasing, then alpha is negative. Therefore, it will be other way around. Along the axis, it will be out of the paper. Anyhow, respective of the direction of omega, always the angular acceleration will be along the axis. If the omega is increasing in the clockwise direction, alpha will be into the paper. If omega is decreasing clockwise, alpha will be outside of the paper. Therefore, answer of question number 13 is second one. This is almost similar to the linear motion velocity. For an example, if the particle is moving to the right side with an increasing velocity, acceleration will be in the same direction. If the particle is moving to the right side with a decreasing velocity, then the acceleration will be in the opposite direction. That means to the right side, this is deceleration. To the left side, this is acceleration. The similar concept. If the object is rotating clockwise with an increasing omega angular velocity, then the acceleration will be also in the same direction. Therefore, omega and alpha are into the pitch along the axis. If the angular velocity of the particle is decreasing in the clockwise direction, then alpha is negative. That means direction of angular acceleration will be along the axis out of the page. Right. Let's check the other answers also. Along the tangent to its position, angular tangential velocity and the tangential acceleration will be in the direction of tangent. Here also same rule applied. If the velocity is increasing, tangential acceleration will be parallel to the velocity. If it is decreasing, tangential acceleration will be opposite to the direction of velocity. Answer number 4, along the radius toward the center. Centripetal acceleration or centripetal force will be along the radius toward the center. Similarly, centrifugal acceleration will be away from the center along the radius. This is a pseudo force, not a real force. It's an imaginary or pseudo force, a fictitious force. It can be felt by the person standing on the non-inertial frame only. Right? Question number 14. A bullet fired from a gun at a speed of 280 meters per second in the direction of 30 degrees above the horizontal, the maximum height attained by the bullet. Right. Method 1. Actually, this will move in a projectile path. Therefore, you can apply the equation of projectile for the maximum height u squared sine squared theta over 2g. The theta is 30 degrees. The speed is 280 meters per second. Therefore, 280 squared into sine 30 whole thing squared over 2 into g can be taken as 10. Therefore, if you solve this, the answer will be 280 into 280. Sine 30 is 1 by 4. Here it will be 20. Then if you solve them, answer will be 980 meters. If you substitute g as 9.8, answer will be exactly 1000 meters. Right. This is a method 1. Method 2. The maximum height attained by a particle in the vertical motion under gravity can be gained by u squared over 2g. U must be in the vertical direction. Here, the vertical component of you can cut off 280, and the horizontal component is u cos 30, and the vertical component is u sin 30. U is 280, sin 30 is half. Therefore, the vertical velocity is 140 meters per second. You can directly make it square. 140 into 140 over 2g. And 0 and 0 will be cut off. 14 into 40 is 196. We have to divide by 2 into 10 is remaining. The answer is 980 meters. This is method 2. Therefore, question number 14, second answer is correct. Here they can ask about the range of the projectile. That will be given by u squared sine 2 theta over g. If you substitute 280 squared into sine 60 over 10. Answer will be 3920 root 3 meter. There's a time taken for the flight. The upward flight time is u sine theta over g. The total flight time is 2u sine theta over g. Or you can get it by mind. If the vertical speed is 140 meter per second, it will take 14 seconds to get 0. And another 14 seconds upward flight time is equal to downward flight time. Another 14 seconds for the downward motion. Therefore, total time will be 28 seconds. In these projectile questions, there will be 3 to 4 equations normally. H max is equal to u square sine square theta over 2g. R is equal to range is equal to u square sine 2 theta over g. Total flight time is equal to 2u sine theta over g. And you can relate R and H also. 4h is equal to R tan theta. These are the equations used in projectile motion. And in actually they can ask the maximum values. H maximus is equal to u squared over 2g. Will attain when theta is equal to 90 degree. Similarly, R max is equal to u squared over g. This will attain when u is equal to theta is equal to 45 degree. And time will be maximum to u over g. This will be also at theta is equal to 90. H will be continuously increasing from the value of 0 to 90 of the theta. R will be increasing first and then decreasing for the value of theta from 0 to 45. It will be increasing, again 45 to 90 will be again decreasing. And time is maximum when it is thrown vertically. Whenever the vertical component of the velocity increases, the flight time increases. Right. Question number 15. For the following logic circuit, the truth table is right. 2 NOT gates are connected to the legs of NAND gate and the output is 1. There are 2 methods. You can do from the Boolean algebra or you can substitute the values and get the answer. And method 1 I will do from Boolean. If it is A, this will be A bar. If it is B, after passing through the NOT gate, this will be B bar. And in the NAND gate, output will be A dash dot B dash, and there's a bar altogether. With the help of De Morgan's theorem, we can divide the bar to each of them. At the same time, the dot becomes plus. And the double bar will be cancelled out, and A, here it will be plus, B, therefore, this will give an OR gate. You must remember the truth table of OR gate, the answer will be 4. When it will be 1, output will be 1, whenever at least one of the input is 1, the output will be 1. This is the truth table of OR gate. When both inputs are 0 only, output will be 0. At least one of the input is 1, output will be 1. Therefore, question number 15, answer number 4. Method 2, you can substitute the values and get the answers. If you put 0 and 0 at the both end, it will be 1, 1. In the AND gate, if both inputs are 1, output is 1. As it is an AND gate, output is 0. Therefore, for 0, 0, 0 should be gained. Therefore, first answer is wrong, third answer is wrong. The eliminated answers are first and third, and the remaining is 2 and 4. Then you can put 0 and 1. Okay, 0 at A and 1 at B. Then here it will be 1, here it will be 0. If one of the input is 0, NAND is 1. Then if A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1, output is 1. Among the remaining answers 2 and 4, 2 is wrong, 4 is correct. Therefore, we can verify the fourth answer is correct. The input values of 0, 1 and 1, 0 should have same output value, but in the question answer number 1, they are different. Therefore, we can eliminate answer number 1 at the starting. The same way, if a NOR gate is substituted here, finally it will be AND, then the answer will be second one. If there's a NOR gate, answer will be second one. Question number 16. A horizontal bridge is built across a river. A student standing on the bridge throws a small ball upwards with a velocity of 4 meters per second. The ball strikes a water surface after 4 seconds. The height of the bridge above the water surface is. The upward velocity is 4 meters per second. It will get 0 at the highest point, and after totally at 4 seconds, it reaches the ground. Therefore, you can directly apply A, B, C. A to C, you can apply S summon ut plus half AT square, because they didn't ask about the final velocity. This is the only equation without the final velocity. Right? U is 4, time is also 4. You are taking equation upward, but the gravity is downward. Therefore, you have to put a minus 10 into t squared is 4 squared. And if you substitute 16 minus 80, answer will be minus 64 meter. That implies you are measuring upward, that is minus 64 means the downward direction, this is plus 64 meter. Therefore, height of the bridge from the water level is 64, third answer. For this question, method 2 will be easy. You can do by mind if the initial velocities are product of 10. But here it is given as 4, therefore it is not preferred. But we'll try. The maximum height it attained will be u squared over 2g. 4 squared 16 over 20 will be 0.8 meter. It's the maximum height it attained from the bridge. The time taken for is u over g, that will be 4 over 10 is equal to 0.4 second will be taken to reach the maximum height. Therefore, the distance traveled in the duration of 3.6 seconds is gained by s is equal to half g 3.6 square. Then the answer will be 64.8 meter. Already this is 8 meter, therefore the remaining is 64 meter. This method will be easy if u is in the product of 10. Question number 17. The maximum acceleration of a moving car so that the body lying on the floor of the car remains stationary is. The coefficient of static friction between the body and the floor is 0.15. When a vehicle is accelerating forward, the force needed for the acceleration of the vehicle is given by the friction on the wheels. But the object on the vehicle also getting accelerated. There must be a force acting forward. That force is the frictional force, Ff. If the vehicle is moving with the acceleration of A, the object should be also moving with the same acceleration. Therefore, if you apply F summon ma to the object to the right side, the only force acting is mu s into r, that is ma. R will be automatically equal to mg. Therefore, if you substitute mu s into mg is equal to ma, here m will be cut off. We can directly substitute a is equal to mu s into g. Therefore, the acceleration is 0.15 into 10 is equal to 1.5 ms minus 2. This is a maximum acceleration of the vehicle. If the vehicle exceeds this value, it will slide backward. Here you must notice one thing. We applied the equation of F summon ma in the frame of Earth. That means the inertial frame. If you are applying the equation in the non-inertial frame, that means in the frame of car, you have to consider the pseudo force. But this will be easier method than considering the pseudo force. If you want to mark the pseudo force, that will be acting backward, imaginary force as ma. Right. The imaginary force or pseudo force or fictitious force can be only felt by a person standing on that same frame, that non-inertial frame of car. For a person standing on the earth, will be unable to feel that pseudo force. The xt graph of a particle performing simple harmonic motion is shown in the figure. the acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds. A displacement versus time graph is given. This is in meter, this is in second, all ISO unit. Then it is in sine graph. This is 2 seconds. Total time for a period is 8 seconds. The maximum amplitude displacement of the particle is amplitude, that is 1 meter. So, if you mark the motion of the particle in a graph, the total time of the SHM is 8 seconds. Therefore, for a quarter cycle, it will be 2 seconds. The question is the acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds mean they are asking the acceleration at this point. Here, x is max, that is equal to amplitude. The equation of simple harmonic motion is equal to a is equal to minus omega squared x. When the x is max, at the same time, acceleration also will be max. Therefore, the question is a max, that is equal to minus omega squared amplitude. The amplitude is directly gained from the graph as 1 meter. The only thing we have to get is omega. As the period is given by the equation 2 pi over omega, and from the graph t is 8, therefore 2 and 8 is cut off. Therefore, omega is equal to pi by 4. If you substitute in this equation, minus pi square over 16 is the answer. You must be careful, there are two answers, x square over plus 16 also there and minus 16 also there. But with the minus, question number 18, answer number 2 is correct. In the graph also you can get a minus value. The positive x are taken as plus, but the acceleration is always toward the center. For a simple harmonic motion, the acceleration acting on the particle will be always acting towards the center. If the right side displacement is taken as plus, the left side force or acceleration will be taken as minus. Therefore, only 1, 2 and 4 are correct answers. 1 and 3 will be eliminated at the start because of the sign value. Therefore, among 2 and 4, the correct magnitude is second one. From the graphs also you can eliminate the answers. If the displacement is marked by the sine graph, then the velocity will be denoted by the cos graph and acceleration will be denoted by the minus sine graph. Therefore, question number 18, answer 1 and 3 can be eliminated at the start. And the common equation for the maximum, x maximum is equal to a. If there's a v maximum is equal to, that will be multiplied by an omega, a omega. Acceleration maximum is equal to a omega square. The magnitude of acceleration maximum is equal to a omega square. At t by 4, it will be maximum acceleration. Therefore, in this question they are asking a max, that is a omega square. There will be a minus. Therefore, question number 18, answer number 2. 18. Bullet enters a block with the speed of u. And after penetrating 24 centimeter, speed becomes u by 3. The proper method, you can equate the energy. The work done by the friction is equal to loss of kinetic energy. Here the friction between the block and the bullet will be same. That is independent of the velocity. The kinetic friction only depends on the type of surfaces. As the block is same block and same bullet, therefore friction will be same. Therefore, F into D is equal to half mv square. F is a constant, half is a constant, m also constant. Therefore, distance is proportional to v square. Initially, 24 centimeter is proportional to the loss of kinetic v squared is 8 u squared by 9. If you square it and subtract u squared, this is u squared by 9. Therefore, the loss of v squared is equal to 8 u squared 9. And then the extra distance x is equal to, the only loss will be, the final velocity is 0, just 0. Therefore, the square of the velocity is u squared over 9. Therefore, if RHS is 8 times smaller, then this will be also 8 times smaller. Therefore, 24 by 8 is equal to 3 centimeter. Therefore, already 24 centimeter, additionally 3 centimeter, then the total distance of the block is 27 centimeters. The correct answer. Second one is the correct answer. You can apply V squared is equal to U squared plus 2A. Actually, the fundamental behind this equation is same as energy. This is derived from the conservation of energy. Therefore, actually the basic is same. You can apply from A to B, then B to C. The final velocity is U squared over 9. Initial velocity is U squared plus 2A 24 centimeter. You can keep it in centimeter, or if you want to make it as SI unit, 24 into 24 over 100. You can solve and get the acceleration from this equation. Minus 8u squared over 9 is equal to 2a into 24 over 100. If you cross multiply and get the a will be minus 100u squared over 54. The deceleration will be same in both instances. Same idea from the energy method. The friction is same, the mass is same, therefore the deceleration will be also same. Therefore, you can apply the same equation from B to C. V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. The final velocity is equal to 0. Initial velocity is equal to U squared over 9 at this instance of B. The deceleration is 2. A is equal to 100 U squared over 54, and X, which is solved, X will be 0.03 in SI unit, that will be meter. That means 3 centimeter. 24 plus 3 is equal to 27 centimeter. In the previous method, we are wasting time in finding acceleration. It is neither given nor asked. Therefore, no need to find the acceleration. We can divide second equation by first equation and eliminate a from these equations. Therefore, you can directly write v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as. You can subject 2as is equal to the subtraction of the square of velocities. Therefore, u squared over 9 minus u squared is equal to 2a 24 centimeter. It's okay, we can keep it in centimeter also. The second one, from here to there, 0 minus u squared by 9 is equal to 2ax. If you divide second equation by the first equation, 2 by 1 is equal to, then u squared will be cut off, 9 will be cut off. Then if you subtract this, this will be minus 8 u squared over 9. Then minus and minus will be cut off. Then 1 over 8 will be remaining. Here in RHS, 2a and 2a will be cut off. X over 24 will be remaining. 24 and 8 will be cut off. X is equal to 3 centimeter. As 24 is in centimeter, the final X will be also in centimeter. Total answer 27 centimeter. This method is easier than the second method because no need to find acceleration. But among all these methods, the first one is easier. F into d is equal to half mv square. The friction is same, half is a constant, mass is a constant. The distance is proportional to change of square of velocities. Is the easiest method among all of them, right? Okay. Therefore, question number 19, answer number 2 is correct. If you forget to make it square and if you calculate it only for velocity, the answer will be 36. That is a wrong concept. Therefore, the distance is not proportional to the velocity. Distance is proportional to the velocity squared. If you forget to square, the answer will be fourth one. That is the wrong concept. 20th question. A full wave rectifier circuit consists of two PN junction diodes, a center tap transformer, a capacitor, and a load resistance. Which of the following components remove the AC ripple from the rectifier output? We studied from O levels. There are two ways of full wave rectification. First one is bridge. It will consist of 4 diodes. But from the center type transformer method, only 2 diodes are used. There are some advantages also. At the same time, disadvantages also there. Right? We'll discuss later. Then what about the input? Input of the alternate current will be in the sine form. This is the input. The output after rectification will be a direct current. After rectification, it will be direct current without capacitor. But if you want to make it stable, we have to connect a capacitor in parallel. That will give a smooth DC current. The drop of this voltage, the voltage drop is called a ripple voltage. If the capacitance is high, the ripple voltage will be low. So if you are using a very high capacitance, the ripple voltage will be less and it will be more smooth. Therefore, the question is, which of the following, which of these components remove the AC ripple from the rectifier output? The instrument is capacitor. Third one, capacitor is used to remove the ripple voltage. If you are using higher value of capacitance, the ripple voltage will be less as possible. What about the voltage? If the peak voltage is Vm, only the half of the voltage can be get from the center type transformer. This is a disadvantage comparing to the bridge network. Therefore, here the maximum voltage is not the Vm but Vm by 2. But at the time, the current is passing through only through one diode. Therefore, the loss of voltage is 0.7 or 0.6 only, as it is a silicon diode. If it is a 4 diodes bridge, there will be loss of 1.4 voltage. These are the theories in the O-level books also. If you compare the bridge rectification with the center type transformer rectification, here the whole voltage Vm can be get, here only the Vm by 2 can be get, half of the voltage can be get. But here, through one cycle, the current should pass through 2 diodes. Therefore, the loss through the diodes will be 1.4 voltage, 2 times of 0.7. Here it is passing through only 1 diode at a time. Therefore, the loss will be only 0.7. Therefore, question number 20, answer is third one.